I know we're only 3 races into the new F1 season, but I thought I might do this list now because I don't want it to be full of Mercedes victories when they lap the rest of the field. So here are the top 5 biggest winning margins in F1 history. Number 5, the 1954 Italian Grand Prix. This was the penultimate round of the championship, and Juan Manuel Fangio had already won his second title. Fangio started from pole position with his Mercedes, but he was just 2 tenths faster than Alberto Ascari in the Ferrari, but had to fight for the win during most of the race. The race changed hands 4 times between Carl Kling, Sterling Moss, Ascari and Fangio, but the world champion took the lead for the final time on lap 68 and won by 1 lap from Mike Hawthorne. Number 4, the 1967 Monaco Grand Prix. Jack Brabham had put his Brabham on pole position, 0.7 faster than Bandini in the Ferrari. Brabham's hopes of victory were dashed on Sunday by engine problems, so his teammate Denny Hulme who turned the strong pace into the win. Hulme had started 4th but had taken the lead on lap 15 from Jackie Stewart and Paul Clear, finishing 1 lap ahead of Graham Hill. The day will sadly be remembered, however, for the fiery accident that claimed the life of Bandini. Number 3, the 1962 French Grand Prix. It was held at Rouen, where it looked like there was going to be a battle for the title between Graham Hill, Phil Hill and Bruce McLaren, but someone who hadn't scored a point until that round was going to leave everyone behind that day in Dan Gurney. The American had qualified his Porsche only 6th, with a time that's 1.7 seconds slower than Jim Clark's pole lap. Until lap 41, Graham Hill led most of the race, but then he stopped his car with fuel injection and throttle troubles to give the lead to Gurney. None of the other racers who were still in it were able to put up a fight, and Gurney would finish 1 lap ahead of Tony Maggs in his Cooper Climax. This was Dan Gurney's first and most dominant win of his F1 career. Number 2, the 1995 Australian Grand Prix in Adelaide was the final round of the season, and the championship was already decided in favour of Michael Schumacher, but that didn't mean the last race was a dull affair. Damon Hill had snatched pole from David Coulthard by 0.123 of a second, but it was Coulthard who took the lead at the start before crashing his car on lap 19 when entering the pit lane for his first pit stop. Michael Schumacher took over from Coulthard, but the double world champion had a collision with Jean Alesi's Ferrari on lap 23, handing the lead to Damon Hill. The afternoon proved to be a race of attrition after that, with only 8 cars finishing because of a variety of circumstances in the end. Hill would finish 2 laps ahead of Oliver Panis in the Ligier. Number 1, the 1969 Spanish Grand Prix. The Montjuic event was the second round of the 1969 season, and Jackie Stewart had already won the first race in South Africa. His qualifying performance for the Spanish Grand Prix wasn't that great, and he had to start from 4th on the grid, while Jochen Rindt scored pole position in the Lotus. Stewart fell further back at the start, losing 2 places on the opening lap, but on the way towards the front, taking the lead from Chris Amann on the 56th lap when the New Zealander's engine gave up. Stewart never looked back in his mirror and disappeared from the rest of the field, lapping second place Bruce McLaren. His winning margin was 4 minutes. But anyway guys, that is it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Remember to follow me on Twitter for F1 news, link in the description below. And remember to subscribe to all my channels on screen right now. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.